Welcome back, Tigers! There are still some features that are only available in Classic that never made it to Lightning. The simple checkbox in Classic that let you copy the shipping address from the billing address is not available. We are going to show you how you can build this feature yourself. Let's go check out how to automate the update to the shipping addresses for our users. All right, here we are in Salesforce, and we're going to go to an account record, and we want to put in a feature that is available in Classic that allows users to copy the billing address over to the shipping address to save them a lot of time. So our first step is to go into our object manager for the account object, and we're going to create a new checkbox. This checkbox will be called Copy Shipping Address from Billing Address. You can see it's a little bit cut off. You can change the name however you want there. We're going to make the default value of this checked. This is up to you. If you want that to happen, you can either have the user check it or you can have it checked by default. We're going to add in a description here. If this checkbox is checked, a flow will be triggered to update the shipping address. And then the help text for our users is check this box if you want to copy the shipping address from the billing address when this record is saved. We'll add it to our page layout. We're going to go modify our account layout, and we'll drop that checkbox right over here. And then I'm also going to drop a blank space here so that our addresses still line up even with the checkbox in place. We'll click save there. Right, our next step is to create our flow. So we'll go over to flows. We'll create a new flow. This is going to be a record triggered flow. This is on the account object, and it's whenever a record is created or updated, and it has to be an after save flow. Whenever we were testing, the before save flow was not working because the state and country pick list values were not available before the record was saved, and it was not getting copied over to the shipping address. So make sure that you're running an after save flow here. Our first step is to add a decision element here. And we're going to check to see if we need to update the address. And so there's a variety of criteria here that we need to add in. First, we need to see if our new checkbox is set to true. So we're going to look for our copy shipping address from billing address to be true. Now, you could just let the flow run with only this criteria, but if the record is modified, it's going to run this update every time this checkbox is set to true, which is not ideal. You want to make sure that you're controlling the updates in your flows and making sure they're happening only when they should be happening. And so that means you have to work a little bit harder to add a lot of criteria in here. So we're going to add some additional conditions. We're going to check to see if the record is new, and how you do that is you have to create a new resource. We're going to set a formula called isNew. It is Boolean, and the function is just isNew. We're going to look for that to be true. And then we're going to look for the prior value of our checkbox to be false. So this is to cover the scenario whenever a user checks the box on an existing record. And then we need to also check to see if any of our billing address fields were changed on the account. So we're going to look for our street, city, state, zip, country to be changed. Okay, we can see that we have all of those fields in there. Now we're going to do some custom logic. If the checkbox is checked and the record is new, or the prior value of the checkbox was false, or the billing street is changed, or the billing city is changed, or the billing state is changed, postal code or country. Let's make sure we have all those: street, city, state, zip, country. We'll put parentheses around here. Okay, so that's what your custom logic should look like and all of your criteria. Some of you might think that's overkill. I disagree. When you run into lots of SQL query limits, that's a real issue. All right, so we're going to run an update and we're going to update our shipping address from our billing address. So we'll add in our street, city, state, zip, country fields here. And we're going to update those with our billing, street, city, state, zip, country. So this is what your mapping should look like. Click Save. We'll give our flow a name. This is going to be a generic name because we'll add more automations to this flow. So we'll call it account created, updated after save. We'll give it a nice description as well. We'll activate that. And now we're ready to test this out. We'll hop over to one of our accounts. And let's go ahead and check this box. All right, let's see if that copies over the shipping address. It does. It copied it over from the billing. Let's make some updates here. So let's test the updates to the street and city. Those copied over as well. Let's test if we uncheck and we modify our street and city, if those changes stick. Okay, those stuck. Those did not get overwritten. If we change this from false to true, let's make sure that our shipping address gets updated, and it does. Our last test is to create a brand new account record. We can see that the checkbox is automatically checked. We're going to search for an address here. That automatically filled out all the fields, and we would expect our shipping address to get updated. And it did. All right, that's all of our scenarios. Let us know if we missed a scenario in the comments below.
That's it. That's a wrap. Be sure to subscribe to Blue Tiger Academy so you don't miss out on our next video that will show you how to create tasks for your users that take into consideration holidays and weekends. Users don't like getting tasks assigned to them on the weekends because it looks like their follow-up times are longer than they are. We will show you how to account for this in your task automations. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions or if you'd like to see a video on a different Salesforce topic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.